Mitsuki's resolve to kill Boruto. As for the last 3 years, his killing intent has been seeping out to protect the sun to his moon. However, we all know this anger is misplaced, as the man behind everything is Kawaki. In chapter 1 of Two Blue Vortex, we see the dynamic of their relationship being much more cold, which really doesn't match up with Mitsuki's memories due to Ada's omnipotence rewriting reality to swap the lives of Kawaki and Boruto. But we see that this leads to Mitsuki questioning whether or not Kawaki truly is the sun that can illuminate him. Now, to give even more evidence regarding the Boruto sun and moon story that is ongoing, Okyo Kadachi, the original writer of Boruto, confirmed in volume 10, scientists like Orochimaru will be in the forefront of shinobi, since they are the ones who are acquiring scientific knowledge to explain everything in creation and the entire natural universe, coming to the conclusion that whenever the world is explained by science, it gives rise to new jutsu, such as something like lightning creating Raikiri. For example, looking at chapter 79, Momoshiki states something similar. Omnipotence is an ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty god can wield. The Shinjutsu of the Shinjutsu, a programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. This now proves Mitsuki is an attempt at Shinjutsu. The evidence is in Boruto episode 39. Whilst talking to his son, Orochimaru claims that Mitsuki is a perfect child whom he loves, holding more power than himself. And is it truly wrong for a shinobi like him to desire children? As there is one thing all human beings are forgiven for, and that is the acts born of and done for love. Once you take a look at Orochimaru, it's easy to see his parallel to Amado. Amado tried to revive his daughter inorganically, whom he loved so much, but he failed as she wasn't her true self. He strives to use Shinjutsu to bring Delta back, even if his acts are evil. On the contrary, Orochimaru achieved the same thing, effectively creating a childlike clone organically that must discover who he is and is doing acts of good to protect the Star of Hope. Tonori dubbed Boruto his name in a dream, and Orochimaru purposely gave information to Mitsuki to make his own decision. Or was it? In truth, during Boruto episode 105, Orochimaru clearly admits that they encouraged and planted his will for a purpose. Orochimaru kept testing Mitsuki each time, erasing his memories, and on the 6th attempt, he mastered Sage Transformation and decided to rebel against him in order to forge his own destiny by stealing the scroll. Orochimaru and Log knew that he wouldn't be able to function as a real human alone, thus needed a son to brighten him up. Seeing the impact Naruto had on Sasuke is the exact reason why Orochimaru did this, so that Mitsuki can learn from him and preserve peace in the world. Naruto accepted Mitsuki without prejudice and hid his background from the rest of the village, barring just a few. Even the Konoha Council, the 5th Hokage, and his own sensei, whose father was killed by Orochimaru, were not aware of this at the time. However, Naruto believed in Mitsuki's pursuit to carve out his own destiny and not to follow in the footsteps of who Orochimaru once was. The evidence for this is in multiple instances, such as in episode 41, 53, 66, and 182. Mitsuki's entire moral compass stems from Boruto itself. All his decision making and outlook on life is to follow him. As a result, Mitsuki questions who he is and why his sage mode is so important in assisting Boruto's prophecy. If we look at episode 73, when Boruto discovers that there are multiple clones, Orochimaru reveals that Mitsuki is in all of them and that the concept of Mitsuki is an experiment of his. This is because Orochimaru has a hidden intention behind why he created them, as when Boruto asks why he is so calm that his son abandoned Konoha and became a missing nin, Orochimaru replies by stating there is no need to worry, and if anyone gets wind of what Mitsuki actually is, the curse mark inside of him is implanted, which would automatically self-destruct. Yep, Orochimaru and his curse marks are back at it again. He implanted this into Mitsuki because it will protect the secret of his research from being exposed to anyone in the world, as they wouldn't understand it. For example, isn't it funny how Orochimaru can erase memories, alter them, and view Mitsuki's on a computer and back them up, much like what aided Shinjutsu had done to the world? On top of that, Orochimaru already knew everything about the God Tree in episode 175, and how a mortal like Victor consuming the fruit would kill him, as it is meant for Otsutsuki and not humans. This gives another plot device for Kishimoto to bring back Mitsuki's real memories, as they would have been stored. So to enjoy more peak fiction, Boruto's time skip has started. Watch the video on your screen right now as I break down everything.